Us to another one. A set 4 here in our grand finals. We're going over to Rustic Arcade, which is Gym Grab. Still a map and mode relying on a lot of control, but this one has some of those long range factors. We saw 8-bit a little bit earlier. We see Piper Bells of the world here a lot. Byron shows up here. Gus shows here. We're going to get maybe a little 8-pack flair and some of the more traditional brawlers we could expect to see here too.
I mean, we've seen on this map a ton of, the usual suspects so far, like a lot of that Carl, a lot of that Amber, those are still available. But these teams trending away from them to start with. Colonel Ruff's going to get taken up here, so such a beast in the side lane. And the max for Crazy Raccoon, how fitting. That, Crazy Raccoon now can round out a powerful comp, and they are dissuading any potential Carl pick here, preempting with the Amber.
Man, pairing that with Amber is some serious control as well. That is a nasty deal for somebody like Bell.
Here we go, Crazy Raccoon looking to try and close the series out here. They don't want to risk getting taken to a 5th. And of course, risk the reverse sweep happening. That'll be brutal. Shitapo blown up there. Suzuki very aggressive straight down mid. Obviously a great option to have the Bell here, who will outrange everybody on CR.
Interesting lead here as well. A choppy on this right-hand din. It's going to be a big takedown there on the left, but there are those nest eggs. They're really pesky, and they're going to slow down the likes of a speedster like Tensai on the max. So as a result, Suzuku going to get powered up. Levi just diving in as well. I love the launch pad mechanic here, just to dive right in on the action. But unfortunately for Levi, it's going to lead to his demise. Nice pull there for Moya.
Suzuki, though, is garnering so many gems just because of these nest eggs. Tensai struggling to apply their pressure. Shitapo also losing out of that side lane. It's hard to fight against a Chapi who can bounce those shots off the wall so often. Tensai is also marked. That's devastating. Your gem carrier being hit with that Bell Super doesn't usually bode well for you. Tensai, yeah, is just going to go down here. This is fantastic stuff from Na'Vi. They are dominant.
And now they've got the hypercharge and barely off the mark there with that pull. Moya couldn't quite connect. 10 gems now for the Na'Vi side. Tensai in hot pursuit. Moya marked up. Satampo looking to be the flamethrower on the right-hand end here, spreading out the shots, the speed going down as well. There's the pickup, the reset as well. Tensai trying to make it all happen for his team, popping a high charge just to get out of there with 4 gems. Levi, though, ready to meet him, gets the pickup, and now Na'Vi ready once again to contest the mid.
Crazy Raccoon is still in this, though. 7 to 8. They're able to pick up the next gem that spawned fortuitously on their side of the map. Suzuki, though, will be able to step forward for this one, unless Tensai has something to say about it. Great pressure. Levi down. Left the gems behind, but Tensai's too low to step up. Sutapo going to dissuade them here with a super off the Amber, and a champion Suzuki can't fully commit. That allows Tensai to heal up, come back in. 9 to 8. Crazy Raccoon favored now, and they're at the countdown. Moya, magic hand. Levi unable to jump out of it here. Crazy Raccoon have that lead, and Na'Vi have got to act now.
They got to move quickly. Tensai low HP and no phase shift available. Satampo laying down heavy fire on the right-hand end. Levi trying to skate his way up, and they make it just in the nick of time. It's a reset. Tensai's been hit up as well, too. They grab an 11th, so it is going to be a reset for now, but 1 gem, all the difference right now.
Magic hand, though, that could be big. Just 1 gem needed off that, and everybody on Na'Vi has at least one of them, but so many get dropped. Tensai, though, able to pick them back up, and Moya, crucially, gets a gem spawning on Crazy Raccoon's side of the map. Na'Vi, again, of course, can scoop one of their own up here, but they've got to respect this Gene Super. That could be deadly.
Gene being the brawler in the mid is the only reason they couldn't pursue that. Really intelligent decision-making there for CR as Tensai picks up an 11th. Keep in mind, too, 15 is going to be the max count here, so once 29 gems are on the round, things get interesting. A big pickup, a takedown, a pull on the other end, though. All the action unfolding, and it's all resulting in Na'Vi claiming 21 in their back pockets. They need to hold on for 10 seconds here. Moya not even close to making contact. Tensai popping some speed here. Suzuki putting himself in a corner if he stays alive. Oh, and they're tapping on the Tensai right now. Didn't elect to use any phase shift there, and Suzuki, as a result, connecting multiple shots. Levi getting the follow-through, looking for Moya as well. It's going to be cleaned up by Satampo, who's there to help, but as a result, multiple nest eggs now down in this mid. An advantage in positioning for Na'Vi.
Yeah, just feeding, creating the space for Suzuki now to make Tensai's life an absolute hellscape. Tensai's been hit with a mark as a result of that slow here. So really, it's a matter of time before Suzuki brings them down. It is so hard to prevail here. Levi loads good for 2. That's big. That's a blowout result. And Levi can now skitter away before Shitapo can punish with this Amber.
Levi having 2 isn't ideal, but it's certainly better than CR having 2 if you're on the side of Na'Vi here. They're willing to make that trade all day long. 8 gyms now for Na'Vi. The biggest lead we've seen from them outside of the end of game number 1 of this set. Na'Vi looking fierce as ever, and CR gonna have to find a way out of this one.
Now, they are well and truly behind the 8 ball. They need a blowout in a big way. Suzuku here, able to get that hypercharge up. Scary to go up against that belt here, but it looks like the mark didn't actually connect, or there wasn't one available. Moya and Tensai now planning, plotting, trying to find a way to draw Suzuku in and end this spell. Moya getting closer and closer now. The Vengeful Spirits get thrown out, and Suzuku is so low, but not low enough. This has at least allowed Crazy Raccoon to get within 2 gems, but that's not enough yet.
Phenomenal gameplay from Satapo on this right-hand end. The flamethrower going down, all the oil being spilled, and the Choppy is literally forced to take a lap to the other end. He doesn't stand a chance in that matchup, even with the Rocket Rain pushing him back.
Moya.
Tensai, an instigator here. Moya looking for positioning as well, going to be lurking in this grass, hiding with the super. Whenever he wants to click that button, he is now a threat onto this enemy team, even if he is marked up. He's got Tensai there for backup, and more importantly, they've got 10 gems in their pockets.
The map control's been huge for Crazy Raccoon. The threat of the magic hand has given him all this space to breathe, but the damage comes in from a Sharpie. Moya blown to smithereens, and Na'Vi snatched victory from the jaws of what looked like could have been defeat. Now they can just retreat across the map. Moya has the hypercharge. You better hope you hit this super, otherwise it is all over. Moya, one hand is good. A Sharpie gets taken down, but they need more gems. More gems, I said. But Na'Vi have that 11. Tensai is able to even them up here. Won't be able to maintain this map control. Has to use the super to get the 12th here. And they're not backing up. Crazy Raccoon are going for this.
And Moya looked to be standing still there as well. Not sure what's going on, as he's just kind of not moving. I mean, honestly, there's multiple instances here where I feel like this shouldn't have been a pickup, but nonetheless, here we are. 13 gyms, and somehow Crazy Raccoon are the ones with the lead for now.
Satapo, though, struggling in that matchup against the Stu. That's been an issue. Tensai also very, very low. Trying to benefit from the magic puffs here. Na'Vi going to be cancelling out the countdown as Tensai begins it once more. Remember, 29 gems is the threshold here. Tensai holding in mid, but takes a hit from Suzuku. Good crossfire from Sitapo, and Sharpie very, very low, and Tensai gets blown up again, but the trade is there. Levi's down, and Moya can recover. 16 gems is the threshold that you need, and Crazy Raccoon are determined to take this round, this set, all the way.
Match point ready to go for Crazy Raccoon. Moya.
Just about as competitive as it gets, folks. This has been unreal play out of our APAC region. Crazy Raccoon refused to bow down. They refused to go to that 5th set. And we're going to run it back once more. Tensai has been incredible on the max so far. Levi's been a problem on this left-hand lane, and Moya's going to get blown up. A dominant opener here from Na'Vi. They want that reverse sweep.
And CR stuffed in their spawns right now. Na'Vi with plenty of breathing room. Levi without a super makes things a little more interesting, but charges it up immediately. The mechanics on this left-hand end have been unbelievable. Satapo getting a trade there. A pull going down as well. Diving in. Tensai wants the smoke. Can't get it, though. Levi, 7 gems in his pocket. A scary proposition for the side of Na'Vi. Their aggressive brawler has all of their life savings in his hands, so they're going to have to be careful about how they approach it. But again, better than CR having him.
It means it's going to be hard, though, for Na'Vi to take that map control. They can't use Levi nearly as aggressively. Look at this. He's forced to fall back. Vengeful Spirit's used, but a Sharpie can still bare his teeth and play forward on that right-hand side. I think this Amber's been a real struggle. Great block of the magic hand there. It's the speed zone that gets caught instead. 9 gems between Suzuku and Levi. Crazy Raccoon are a long way behind here. And Suzuku can be the main gem carrier for the time being, as long as Levi paves a way for the bell to come forward.
Gutsy call from Levi there. Calling the bluff of the gene pool that goes through. Has enough foresight to put down his gadget and still hold on to these gems. They have to have enough pressure here. 13 seconds. They're going to be all the way in the back. Keep in mind there's a launch pad there if they need to get out quickly as well. So CR have plenty of comeback mechanics, and the first one in the sight of takedown not going to be available. Levi with plenty of HP, shielding for Suzuku at this point, and Na'Vi doing the unthinkable. They looked unstoppable in the monthly qualifiers, but they're just qualifiers for a reason. It's the big stage in the big leagues now.